Yo, yo, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, good.
Hey, Casey.
We hear everybody. So we're ahead of the game right now. We should stop. We should stop right now.
We're done. We did it.
Good.
Congrats, guys.
Nothing's frozen yet. We can hear everybody. We can see everybody. Thank you for joining us. That's our show.
Well, that was fast. Okay.
That was
All right.
fast.
One of our better shows.
Yes, it was. Yes. Well, we like to please the audience, and they've been asking for less.
Short and sweet.
So, good to see you here on our weekly show of that.
Oh.
There. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
serious. Yeah, what'd you think it was?
You thought it was the
shit.
dubbing one, huh?
You think it was an audition or something?
Oh, no. It happened.
What? You're on the same team as Daniel, yes.
You just now realized. You
Gotta
just
get
now.
Gotta get here.
Where have you been, Casey, for the past?
Oh, I have been in an abyss. This is going to be a special night for all of you.
Yeah. I mean, I can reshuffle if you want, but that's how
Nope.
we do things. Right?
No, I'm going to find a way for Daniel to lose.
And you win.
And you win.
And for me to win.
That's possible.
We will have to sacrifice you, Lauren, and that, I'm sorry, that's going to happen.
You sacrificed her last week. She was so good, and she got the loser tag with everyone along with everyone else.
I got the loser tag yesterday.
You know,
because I didn't clear it before the show started.
Tom, just FYI, I was on another show this week that uses StreamYard, and when I began my broadcast, my name was Loser.
Yeah, you can do something about that, Anywho, okay.
Can you guys hear me okay? I feel like I'm grainy or something.
You're like dark and mysterious.
You're much better than me. I'm moving in slow motion here.
Is that better? It feels like it's not as good.
With the earpods and and the hair, you've got like George Michael vibes going on.
Yeah,
because I gotta have faith.
You do?
No, she means you look like you're dead.
No, that is not what I meant. I was just like, you got that kind of like.
I take that as a compliment because that means I'm skinny.
Casey, your Wi-Fi is pretty good from whatever Scooby-Doo episode you're watching us from.
Okay. For some reason, I don't know. Everything's freezing on my end here. Again. Jesus. Fucking AT&T. Same thing. Like
pay your heating bill.
Like 9:04 every night. Suddenly, my AT&T goes to shit.
That's because so many people are watching this show.
Yeah, it's crashing.
Everything.
It's crashing.
Yeah, there it is.
Well, we'll take care of that.
We lost Tom, everybody.
So it's gonna have to recycle. I guess it's gonna tell me in a second that my connection. There it goes. Everyone's got. Okay, here we go.
I was gonna say the host of our show is now Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey. That'd be nice. Hello, Aaron.
Right.
You are full of it.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave.
Yeah.
Open the pod door.
Take a stress pill. And okay, so we got Jesse, Sarah, Barry on the red team, and yay! And we've got Daniel, Lauren, Casey on the blue team. There we are, red team, blue team. Yeah. So say hi, everybody. Jesse, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm ready to break this 2-week losing streak. So Sarah and Barry, we got this.
Let's do it.
Good luck.
Sarah, how you up?
I'm good. I'm good. I just celebrated my dog's 3rd birthday today. He had a big day. Yeah.
Your dog's 21 today.
He ate a cheeseburger. He is 21 today. Like he's 3, but like he's
21.
Legal.
We get it. We get it. We know how that works, Sarah. We get it.
Barry, how old are you today? 21, 22?
3.
Yeah, close enough.
Your birthday was last month, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh, no, like 2.5 months now.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, you sort of lose track of time.
Oh God.
Who here has a birthday this year? Does anyone here have a birthday this year?
No,
not this year.
Not anymore.
It's a leap year.
Hey, I was on a plane once with 364 other people, and someone else had the same birthday as me. I mean, is that a coincidence? Or
Yes.
there is a God. Okay, you got to say absolutely nothing of any use. Daniel, how you doing?
Something everyone should know about me. I drink a whiskey drink. I drink a vodka drink. I drink a lager drink. I drink a sleepy time tea.
Nice.
And that's about it. I'm also
That's it?
Sagittarius.
Okay.
There it is.
Sagittarius, yeah.
Thank
There
you.
it is. There he is.
There he is, the original George Thorogood. 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, and 1 beer.
Let's do it.
Laura, how you doing?
I've been okay. Today was not the greatest day, honestly. I don't know if you can see this in the camera here, but
That's a hand. You have a hand. You got
I
a
see blood. I see blood.
Vampire
like-
bite.
A little closer, and it'll be like an episode of MASH.
I smashed my hand with the pointy end of a meat mallet trying to open a coconut.
Okay. Oh,
Why
that'll-
didn't you
that'll
save
move.
that? Why didn't you save that for a factoid for
Because you I am and you
Sounds believable.
true.
Are you stuck on a tropical island right now? What are you doing?
and the one thing she could bring, and she chose a meat mallet,
and a coconut. She chose a meat mallet. She actually brought a coconut to an island that had coconuts, but she needed that one coconut.
They do call it the meat of the coconut, so she's not entirely right. Speaking of the meat of the coconut, how you doing, Casey? What's up?
I'm good. I
Whatever that
did
means.
happen to notice the advertising that happened this week,
Cheers.
and it was very passive aggressive.
Really? I've decided on just prescription drugs. That's what I'm going to be doing.
That's bullshit. I want some of that.
Well, they're not my prescription drugs.
The midnight show takes place in Ibiza. It's just Tom doing Molly by himself.
Yeah.
Who's Molly?
That's very good. That's very good. Yeah. Okay, so here's how we play our game. Each one of our contestants has shared with me, and only me, a little factoid about their life, some true thing that they've done or has happened to them. I'm going to show one for each of them, although I might substitute it with a piece of pure crap that I made up myself. Either way, they're going to have to convince everyone that it's true. The other team will have to guess, and whichever team guesses correctly the most often wins that fabulous prize that we've been trying to mail. UPS.
Oh, I've been using that prize, Tom. It's a nice prize.
Thank you. Yeah,
I feel bad for whoever gets it next.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Well, I used it before you, so I'm hoping you're.
Oh,
it's not.
oh,
all
I
bad.
know. Oh, I love the scent.
Okay, yeah,
It was great.
yeah. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? So we're gonna let's see. I got Jesse in the captain's chair over there.
All right.
I don't know, Casey,
Oh boy.
Daniel, and Lauren. You're gonna have to arm wrestle.
I can't even see Jesse in that shirt. Can you guys see Jesse? I can't see.
What?
That's funny.
Where is she?
We'll figure out who's the captain of the blue team.
The power struggle. Power struggle continues.
Yeah, it'll be like the Italian Parliament. It'll be.
No, listen. If it's given to me, I know that this was between Daniel and Tom ahead of time, and it was just to set me up for failure. And I get it. I get it. I know that this is my last night that I'm playing the game. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I see the game. I get it.
Okay. Setting you up for failure is like setting the sun up to shine. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
Let's get started.
Yikes.
Okay.
We'll start with you, Jesse. Are you ready, Jesse?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Let's find Jesse. Here we go. This is you.
I once got car sick during a test drive at a dealership.
Oh, you were the one.
Yes. Oh,
You're
God.
famous in AutoNation circles.
Come on, Tom. That's embarrassing. Oh, what do you guys want to know?
Were you the driver or a passenger?
Well, I was a passenger. Yes.
Who was driving? It was your
my
mom. It was
husband.
Marcia.
Oh,
Well, same.
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 Stephen was driving. But it's funny because it wasn't like a race car or anything. It was a Hyundai Sonata.
Jesse,
Okay.
That Jewish stomach really coming through.
Jesse, how much did the car cost to clean up after you
That
threw
is
up
a
in
very legitimate question, Daniel. So I don't know specifically because Stephen took care of it. He's a good man.
But
But
they threw in.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean he took care of it?
he took care of it, guys.
Did he kill the car salesperson and like put the car in a
The
lake?
car's in a canal. It's like in
JB
Lake
over at
Boca.
Hyundai.
It didn't cost a lot, and they threw in free undercoating. So
I mean, it is a Hyundai, so it comes pre-puked.
So I did buy the car.
Only one previous puker.
As a promotion.
She only puked in it on the way to church every Sunday.
I'm in a
Guys,
Did you not see the you bought it sign under the sticker?
I did buy it though. That's the funniest part.
certified puke owned.
I'll have one. I'll have this one, but a different one. If you...
Does it show up in the Carfax?
Nice.
No,
Blue
but-
book value just
The
plummeted.
puke book value.
I have a question here. If the car had enough of a bumpy ride to it that you would get physically ill in it, why would you buy it?
Okay, you guys, we're missing like a key part of this. Like I was hungover as fuck. Like
Oh.
that.
Oh.
Yeah, like that's a key thing here.
Yeah, but Jesse, that would mean that you puke every day. You know what I mean? Like
No, exactly.
She's not in a Hyundai every day.
she is in a Hyundai every day.
Well,
I know her car.
That's
that
right.
she
That's how
drove.
I knew.
You build up a
No,
tolerance.
she loved the car so much that she said, "This puke feels like a nice puke."
I could see myself puking here with a family. Like, can you imagine like a car seat in the back and me puking in the front?
That's
A
exactly
real
that
family
today.
car.
You don't have to burp your baby manually anymore. You just strap her in.
Just everyone gets in the car. They
Just put that baby hammered.
How much room do they have in this console here? That's about holds about 1.5 liters.
So, question, Jesse, were you able to like play it off smoothly? You know, with the salesperson and any kind of like, oh, just making sure that the Scotch Guard works, or like some kind of thing to redeem yourself.
No, there was no redemption to be had. I did roll down the window, or you know what I mean, whatever. So like, it didn't totally get like everywhere. Like I did a pretty good job of like not getting it on the car. So it wasn't
She's
as
done this before, is what she's saying. She has a car riding puke system.
I can tell you, I don't like riding. I don't like riding in any seat in a car other than the driver's seat. If I'm in the passenger seat or if I'm in the back, I've never puked, but man, I want to. I mean, and it doesn't have to be a bumpy ride. Somebody once picked me up in a limousine, and they thought they were doing me a favor, and I'm like, I was sitting in the back for a while, swaying along and that kind of thing. It's like, I got to stop. Like, you got to let me sit. I can't. So I can't do it. It doesn't have to be a bumpy ride for me.
That's right. It was a smooth ride. So smooth that I walked out of there with a used 2015 Hyundai Sonata.
You got rid of that new car smell pretty quickly, though.
You're the first person to buy a new car that was immediately used. Like you came back from the test drive and they had to fix the quote, and you're like, no, it's used.
It was a good sport, though. I felt like I had to take that one. Like I felt like, this is my car.
There's a big banner on the front of that dealership. You puke in it, you buy it. It's
okay. So Jesse, is this now like your methodology for claiming things?
Yeah, I did.
She puked on her husband before she met him.
Exactly. Yes. I have.
That's how Jesse made it into the company. She took the classes.
I want this
on her
desk.
graduation night. She puked on everybody, and she's like, "I'm in the troop," and we're like, "Okay, we did it."
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw this up to you guys.
Oh.
And
oh
God,
my friend.
Okay. Yes, she definitely puts the bar in barf. So I'm going to throw this up to you guys. On the blue team, is she lying or telling the truth? And while you're at it, you can nominate a captain if you want, since you've got 3 captainish people in that.
I'm going to put Lauren as captain.
I'm
going to put that on her.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want that responsibility. No,
okay,
I'm
doesn't want it.
You guys.
Okay, Mr. Gynecologist.
She's telling the truth.
Yeah, it feels truthful.
Most Jesse story I've ever heard in my life.
This feels like a Jesse
More
truth.
than pulling her ass muscle toward you.
So you're basically saying she's telling the truth. Excellent.
Lauren, how do you feel about this?
I mean, if I were feeling sick in the morning, I wouldn't go for a test drive. But then this is also Jesse.
I gotta live my life, Lauren.
The thing is you gotta. If Jesse didn't get out of the house every morning, she was hungover. She wouldn't be getting out of the house many days.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go true.
So you're all saying it's true. It's a lie.
Whoa, she did it.
What a twist.
Yeah.
She did it.
Wow. I never got that.
Jesse's becoming the new Daniel.
She did it.
Yeah, coached me. He coached me before we hopped on.
She did it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, the funny thing, I wrote that lie and I thought, who am I going to give that one to? And I gave it to you. Okay.
The hungover detail. That's what did it.
Jesse, you were kind of, you looked giddy when we started to say it was true. So watch out for that.
Oh, thanks, Daniel.
Watch out for no. Okay. So next is we go down one to the left, my left, and that's Casey. Are you ready, Casey?
Sure.
Here we go.
Did puke on a test drive.
Here's good.
I once got takeout from one restaurant, then brought it into another restaurant and eat it.
All right. Casey, who were you with when you did this?
I was with my children.
Where was the food from, and where did the food go to?
There is so first of all, all right, 2 of us on here have kids. Who has ever eaten the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese?
Yes. Yes.
It's fucking disgusting.
Yes.
So where I live, there is a Chinese restaurant that is 4 doors down from a Chuck E. Cheese.
I know where you're talking about too.
It's a great Chinese food if you haven't gone there.
Chen's Garden.
Which one is it?
It's
Where
not
is it?
Chen's Garden. It's
Chen's, something like that.
I can't remember the name of it. I just Google Chinese and I click on the one off of 441.
441 and what? Because I
and Glades.
Oh sure, yeah, okay, I know.
Yeah, it's great. It's in between Target.
Oh yeah.
And Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. I don't know the name of it.
Lily Garden?
Chinese. Huh?
Is it Lily Garden, something like that?
No.
I don't know.
Because I got one of the box a while ago from
if anybody out there,
the name that had a gluten-free Chinese menu, and I was really excited about that. So.
If anyone out there knows the name of the Chinese restaurant, please.
Please, I'm dying to know.
By the way, this episode is sponsored by the Chinese restaurant just north of Meadow.
This is like the beginning of Reservoir Dogs, by the way, if anyone knows. Lucy Chang, is it Carol Chang? Is it anyone? Never mind. Okay,
I've seen it. It's been a while.
Casey, what was the reason for being at the Chuck E. Cheese in the first place?
There's only one reason you're ever at a Chuck E. Cheese, and that is some dipshit's birthday party.
Yeah. If you said anything other than that, I'd immediately say this was a lie.
It was it was this kid's birthday party. Guys, when you become a parent, don't, by the way, FYI. As I say that, I can hear my dog. Ooh, my dog just hit his head on the door. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Tyler, no.
Hey, big guy. Come on.
He thought the door was open and not, so he tried to push it with his head. I've seen that.
Hold on. I got to put my dog on the bed. Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. We actually prefer you not being.
Okay, you can keep asking him questions. He can hear you.
Okay, so
let's.
So it was the kid's birthday party, and I am on a diet. I've been on a diet for a couple of years, and I was hungry, but I didn't want to eat the Chuck E. Cheese pizza. And I know that this particular place does a awesome Hunan shrimp, where it's just they'll steam it for me. They'll put it with the broccoli. And so I brought that in, and I didn't care. I didn't like any of the parents, still don't like any of the parents. So if any of them are watching this, fuck you. And brought the food in, and the Chuck E. Cheese people. So, here's one other thing that you have to know. When I left to go get the food, they wouldn't let me leave. Those of you that have been to Chuck E. Cheese know why.
You got to show your arm symbol.
You can't leave without your children.
What?
Yeah.
So I had to take one of my kids with me.
Plans foiled that way.
What's up?
So many plans foiled that way.
Yeah, they tattoo you with an invisible ink, and so they're like, "No, you have a kid." And so I had to leave. Brought one of my kids who was not happy about it. And then came back in. Chuck E. Cheese was not happy about me bringing outside food. And I literally looked at some 18-year-old and said, I don't care. And then I sat down and I ate my food and stared at all the parents. Oh, they also serve beer there. You can only have 1 beer per hour per license, just so you know, at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my God.
Won't we go in there?
The number of kids you have.
Hell is real. It has a guy in a rat costume.
Guys, it's awful. But the shrimp, the Hunan shrimp was delicious.
He looked at the staff and he said, I have 0 fuck tokens left.
You could tell they're like, sir, you can't. And I was like, I don't care. And they're like,
I don't care.
Okay.
Any more?
I have one more question. Did they throw away your food when you were finished with it, or did you have to throw it away? Okay.
No,
I just
because the table was dirty and the whole 9 yards. I also did not offer it to any other parents. I didn't. Oh, you should get in on this. Like the one parent that hosted the whole party walked down and was like, I was like, yeah, I just got something.
Okay, red team.
Well.
I need you to confer and converse and come up with a consensus. Is Casey telling the truth when he tells us that he once got takeout from one restaurant and brought it into another restaurant and ate it in that restaurant?
The way it's phrased, like the word restaurant's doing a lot of heavy lifting for a Chuck E. Cheese here.
Also, is Casey allowed in a Chuck E. Cheese, right?
Well, I once got takeout from a place and ate it in a different place. It doesn't really mean much. So.
Yeah.
So, what do you say, red team?
I feel like it's a truth. It's a thing that I've done, not at Chuck E. Cheese, but it's like I've been with people where we order from different restaurants and
you just bring it in.
Yeah, and they look at you, and Casey, I feel, has felt those eyeballs. I'm just wondering if it's this situation that's true, or if there's a similar situation. This
I could absolutely see this being a lie that actually did happen.
With a different scenario.
Yeah, totally different scenario.
Like, this had to have happened. The Chuck E. Cheese is where I'm a little wobbly.
Oh, God.
Okay, Jesse, you're the captain.
I'm not the I think that's a lie, but I don't want to influence the team.
That's your job. Your job is to
is it?
To assess and attack and strategize and make excuses.
I don't. It's just a guy.
You can overrule them, or you can go along with them.
What is that high pitched
AOL like dial up?
I don't hear it.
I got mail.
I heard it.
What do you?
And
what do you say? It's one or the other.
Oh, am I? I was one of. I think you guys say truth though. Like, don't I have to go with you guys?
You don't have to do anything. You can stay. You're the captain. You've seen how captains do stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna lean in here and say it's a lie.
So Jesse says it's a lie, and that's what your captain has said. I hope you appreciate that your captain said that, okay? Because it is a lie.
Guys, I'm on fire tonight.
Casey, have you done that? Of course you have.
No.
Really?
No. What?
I've done that. I've absolutely done that.
Guess that's a red
Guys,
team.
I'm a fat piece of shit. If they're gonna serve shitty pizza, I'm gonna eat that shitty fucking.
I mean, that's what I was getting at. I didn't want to say it, but that's what.
Yeah. I haven't done that, but I've been with people who did do that.
I've absolutely done that, but not for health reasons. I just wanted different shitty food.
Exactly.
I've been with people who did it at like a restaurant.
Oh.
Restaurant.
No.
I was once at a wedding where a woman who I didn't know was at the table, and she just like pulled out a Tupperware of salad from under the table and then just started eating it. It was the
true. Do we get points? Do we get points? I call true.
My dad did that at a wedding with KFC if he knew that it was like a vegetarian wedding.
I was once.
We would get like drive through on the way to said vegetarian wedding.
Just pull out a bucket of chicken.
I was once at a really nice restaurant in Vienna with some people from Vienna, and one of the guys was sitting at the table, and he just got up, left the restaurant, went across the street where they had like a hot dog, a wurst stand, like a sausage stand, like a vendor, like in the park.
Mm-hmm.
Got that and came back in and ate that, and while the rest of us were eating our food.
Wow.
So I've seen it.
He sounds like the worst.
Yes, it's the worst. Okay, we move from the worst to the best. Sarah, you're up. Are you ready?
Oh, let's do it.
All right, it's Sarah's turn. There.
I tore my dress at a wedding and unknowingly exposed my bare rear end to the entire wedding party.
Okay.
So it wasn't a vegetarian wedding.
Nope. They served a rump roast.
Oh.
Sarah, when was this?
This would have been back in like 2013.
It was many moons ago.
Yeah, it was a handful of years ago. I would have been in law school, so I'm guessing like 13, 14.
So nobody told you?
No, somebody did tell me, but I had been walking around like that for apparently a little while before like a nice woman I didn't know tapped me on the shoulder and was like, "Hey, I don't know if you know this, but your dress is torn up."
Where was it torn, by the way? Was it?
Oh, so it was like kind of it was like one of those like straight cut like cocktail dresses, and there was a slit at the bottom. Like sometimes those dresses have a little slit, and it just tore up all the way, just like it was
all the way up.
the seam, and it was just like.
So were you going commando?
I had a thong on. I mean, it was like a tight fitting dress. It wasn't like
Okay.
a bodycon, but it was like a form-fitting dress. So I was wearing a thong, so you could see the cheeks. There were cheeks.
This is by far my favorite episode we've done so far. Lauren,
Cheers.
Lauren, please keep asking questions.
Yes. What happened when you took off the dress that night?
Yeah. And what color were all the other items?
Sarah can be cheeky, so you know.
Oh, no. Oh.
So I'm actually known for this back from when I, in high school, I carry a sewing kit in my purse. So I actually went in the bathroom and tried to mend it. And I got it back to like enough where I could kind of like carry on the rest of the evening. I didn't leave the wedding. I just patched it a little and then just like got up and down very carefully and didn't really.
Sarah, a follow-up question. Have you thought about, instead of carrying a sewing kit, just buying clothes that fit?
Nope. Absolutely not.
Do you know like what act caused it to rip? You know what I mean? Was there a certain dance move or?
I think when I was sitting.
Was it one of those ass muscle?
Are you whopping? Are you whopping?
Twerking.
Oh.
Yeah, I like did a handstand and I was twerking on the wall at the church. No, I was sitting on a bar stool at one point, and I think
At the church.
At the church. And when I got it was high, and I think when I jumped down, the dress kind of just caught on something, and I don't think it tore all the way, but it like started to tear, and like as the night went on, it got higher and higher until
It sounds like you didn't cha-cha real smooth.
No. No, I Cupid shuffled
Okay.
myself into a real shitty situation there.
Okay.
During the reception, did someone request the thong song from the DJ and put you onto the dance floor?
No, a lot of people,
Yeah,
the way
I'm looking at that, and
move that thing.
I can see her, exposing her bare rear end. It's just the unknowingly that I'm not buying. It's I can see her doing it knowingly. Wow, look how knowingly she's doing that.
She looks really confident.
Yeah. Okay, blue team. Let's hear it.
What type of fabric was the dress?
It was silky, like a silk type of fabric.
Okay. Let's.
I feel like I'm
Confirm.
believing people tonight, and it's bullshit because Jess is a goddamn liar.
It's a good life.
I feel like it's true. I feel like
I
it's
do
true.
too. It feels
I feel like
true.
it's true. I
Does it
just
feel
like-
true?
Maybe I just want it to be true.
I do too.
We all want it to
Same.
be true.
Sarah, bring that dress to rehearsal the next time we do things in person.
So what do you say? What's the vote? Daniel.
Lauren, it's your call, Lauren.
It's my call.
hmm
I don't know. I think that she's lying. I think Sarah is so exceptionally well prepared for things. I just have a hard time imagining that happening.
Okay.
By the way, I
Daniel.
just saw Sarah's face. She reacted in such a way that I believe that Lauren might be correct.
So it's up to you, Daniel.
I'll let Lauren be the capitan and go.
Hero or zero.
Okay. Here we go. It's true.
Oh.
Everyone in Miami saw my ass.
You had it, and you talked yourself out of it.
Oh my God, Jesse almost threw up on your Hyundai with that.
Oh my goodness! You talked yourself out of a point there. Oh my
Face
goodness!
down, ass up. That's the way I go.
That's
to
not right.
church.
That's not right. That's the one. There we are.
All that,
Yes.
and you
That's
caught
nowhere
okay.
clear.
Okay.
I did tear it on a bar stool. There was a lag between the wedding ceremony and the reception, and I went to a bar in the middle of it and got drunk
Okay.
and tore it on the bar stool.
So let's move down to Lauren. Lauren, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, here we are.
My dog had a certificate of achievement from Harvard University.
Wait, had? Did he?
Oh, he lost.
Did they revoke the honorary degree?
It's a scene in the movie where he accidentally pees on the dean's leg, you know?
Yes.
Well, it was more like, the dog ate my homework. The dog ate her own certificate, but no, it was.
The dog was paper chase trained.
Yeah.
Did the dog puke in the dean's Hyundai?
Okay.
Yeah, she was very hungover.
Let the questioning begin.
Okay. When did this happen?
This is probably, like 2008-ish. 2007, 2008-ish, when I was living in the Boston area.
Is this Molly with your current dog?
No, this was Tessa, the dog that I had before Molly.
Okay.
Lauren, I'm guessing the breed of dog was a golden achiever.
And this is like the Harvard, right?
The Harvard.
Okay, not like Harvard School for Dogs or something.
and it wasn't Molly. It wasn't Molly, but Molly is legacied in. So.
Right.
Exactly. Between Tessa's certificate and a hefty donation, Molly said for life, we would still have to pay someone under the table for flash though. Did
the dog walk at graduation?
No, but that would have been so cute if we put a little mortar board and a little outfit.
What was her degree?
I'm glad nobody asked. Finally.
The degree just said Certificate of Canine Achievement. This was a psychology program that they had where they tested dogs for various things. So they would basically hide treats in places and time how long it would take for her to find them and that kind of stuff. And so,
so she participated in basically a study.
Yeah.
And they were like, good job.
Yeah. And they were like, good job. Here's a certificate of achievement from Harvard.
You got studied. Yeah.
I have a.
She scored high. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I have a certificate of canine achievement from Suffolk County Community College. So it happens.
I'm just picturing this dog going across the bima, and he shakes the dean's hand, and they're like, "Okay, other paw." And he shakes.
Yeah, I don't think at Harvard they call it a bima.
Maybe Brandeis University, maybe Yeshiva University.
You're thinking of Cambridge, I'm sure.
So how did you how did you enroll your dog?
There was an ad on Craigslist. It was like, hey, we're students at Harvard. Do you have a dog? Do you have a free afternoon? Can you go with the dog and we'll do some fun stuff? I'm like, okay.
Were you compensated?
No.
It's like a pay to play? Okay.
No. There was no money. It was just more like I had some time.
Cried.
The nobility of science. Okay.
No, it wasn't pay to play. The dog didn't join an improv troupe.
By the way, everyone's dues are up if you guys want to keep playing.
Her class didn't have to pay for the series.
Okay. Any further questions for Lauren about the fact or the non-fact, whether or not it's true, that her dog once got, where is it?
A certificate of canine achievement.
Of achievement from Harvard University. Why not confer and figure it out, Red Team? Red Team?
Oh, Barry,
you're muted.
Yep, you're okay. What were you saying?
I was saying if it was a certified reverend, I'd believe it, but achievement from Harvard, I don't think Lauren would let people take her dog away and test it for multiple days. Like, that's my big tell in this, but also true. I don't think Harvard gives out dog certificates.
Yes, Sarah.
However, okay, but Lauren did live in Boston, and it was
she did.
like a little harmless. Like, they weren't injecting the dog with like testing pharmaceuticals. It was more like a behavior.
Yeah, it wasn't like really being a student.
Yeah, but I could see them maybe like running off a little cute certificate to be
God,
like.
my degree, I got ingested with so many pharmaceuticals. But you know what? I got that theater degree, so I did it.
I'm gonna go with true because I don't think the dog got a degree. I think it was more just like a little like, oh, thanks for participating in the study. Here's your diploma from Harvard.
Thanks for putting down her dog.
Which is also how a theater degree
Are you
is.
saying Ivy League materials?
Isn't every degree basically that?
That's true.
Okay, Jesse.
Superhero.
Oh God. Okay.
You got one of each.
I know. I see what Barry's saying. But also, like, right, I think it was treat based, so I don't think that was like so crazy. And like, Lauren's like quirky. I could see her like on the weekend, kind of like doing this. Okay, I'm gonna say true.
You're gonna say true, so it's true. You say, and it is.
Whoa! We're in trouble today, guys.
Secret weapon.
I was like, Lauren is a supporter of academics.
I've been wrong twice, so don't listen to me on Daniel.
Yeah, you are in trouble. You've already lost, blue team. Now it's just a matter of seeing how badly.
And we sweep.
Wow.
Beat down.
Oh man, we're the Pacers in this.
Luckily, I haven't had to do a tiebreaker in weeks, so this is cool. Okay, we move now to Daniel. Are you ready, Daniel?
Casey, right now.
I guess.
Here we go.
I once took Viagra to prevent altitude sickness.
I mean,
honestly, can we just end that? Can we just end? Can we just end
Viagra?
Viagra. Wait, the real question is, did Tom do this?
That is the real
Tom doesn't need to do this, guys.
Wait, could they have both done it?
Jesse knows from experience.
They did it together.
Guys, the Tao of improv is really, really intimate. And
get down in the Tao.
Right.
Daniel, what type of altitude? Like, what was the medium that you were facing higher altitude through?
The medium?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Why were you high?
Why are you so high?
Why were you up there?
You know what, Daniel? Just make this the most whimsical story you've ever told. It doesn't matter. We were clearly put on this team together so that we're never invited back again.
Well, if they keep wording
Jesse.
their questions like this, like we're not going to get very far.
So what was the question?
Why were you high? What was your
why?
I was on a trip with some people to Mount Koga, 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 and I'm from Mount Florida, which is Mount Flat. And I'm not really good with altitude like that. People let me know, hey, you should have something. And I got something, but I mixed it up with another pill. They were both blue. We'll start there.
Okay.
See, I was thinking it was truth at first, but I don't think Daniel would mix up pills. But if he told me that like Viagra makes your blood different and it does better at higher altitudes when all your blood's
Daniel still had the fear of heights and a raging boner. Like these are the
He was puking with a raging boner for 4 straight hours.
that is the Hyundai customer, if I've ever heard one.
It helped me from not just rolling down the mountain. You know what I mean? So,
Wait, Daniel, you mixed up pills though?
yeah. I was just gonna say, I was coming around the mountain when I came. I was riding big white horses. I can't stop. All right.
Please.
Once.
Who were you hiking with, or climbing up the mountain with?
This is the worst. This is the worst part of it. I went with a group of friends as a birthday mountain type of thing, right?
Happy
Wait, was it a friend's birthday or was it the mountain's birthday?
So they let you go up. They let you go up the south slope for your birthday.
It wasn't a crater before, All right, so
All right.
Was the mountain satisfied?
It was smoking after, so.
It was a rock at first, and then it became a volcano.
This is bad.
Is Koga a volcano?
No, it's not. I was just joking.
It is now.
It's just a regular mountain.
Okay. You've had your fun with this.
Have we?
Did Daniel once take Viagra to prevent altitude sickness? Red team.
Oh, that's us.
I at first thought it was the truth, but I think it's a lie. Mainly because of the wording of the question now. Taking a pill to prevent altitude sickness, but then the pills were mixed up. I didn't hear about how Viagra prevented the altitude sickness. But
Barry wanted the science.
I wanted the science, but I have been wrong twice tonight. I think it's a lie. I have been wrong twice.
Okay, so Bill Nye thinks it's a lie. How about you two, ladies?
Well, here's the thing. I've heard a lot of Daniel's monologues, and he has done some pretty dumb shit. So I kind of think it's true because he's like got some stories, that one.
Okay. Sarah?
I'm really on the fence about this one. I could honestly go either way. I don't feel particularly confident in any stance, but I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to give Barry something. I'm going to go with that it's a lie. Yeah. I'm going to.
We'll throw him a bone.
Because if Barry's right, I want to support it. If Barry, we're not going to lose at this point. So if Barry's right, I want to keep getting by his side.
Okay. So for Barry's sake, you say it's a lie, and it's a lie.
Justice for Barry!
Of course it's a lie. Of course it's a lie. What?
I don't know. Because
actually,
you're weird.
You can use Viagra for altitude sickness.
You hear that, Barry? The science is good.
Okay.
Chlorophyll.
Wait, so this is telling me that Tom has a story for us.
Not me. I saw it on an episode of Top
now
Gear.
His internet gets shitty.
I saw it on an episode of Top Gear where they were up in the Alticana or whatever the hell, and they were climbing up 16,000 feet, and they had to take that just because it opens up blood vessels. That's what it was originally designed for. The effect that we all know it was like, hey, it also does that. Oh, okay. Who's going to want
the more
that?
You know.
So yes. So this is
my wife actually has found a prescription for me to do the opposite of Viagra, and it's been great.
This is unheard of.
Oh
yeah.
Bring us home, Barry.
So Barry, you could turn this into a sweep. If you play your cards right. And you guys will be so high, you'll need Viagra to breathe. Okay. So are you ready, Barry? Yes, you are. Here we go. This is Barry.
I was an extra in a film called Sex Drive.
What mountain was it filmed on?
And did Jesse throw up while doing The View?
Likely not.
It was Mount Helena. Oh no, that was the sequel.
Nice.
So, how did you get the part?
I think it was just like background casting or one of those like just websites for castings, project casting, background casting.
YouPorn, X videos,
I mean, they post everything.
Brazzers.
OnlyFans.
Wait, are you on a lot of those websites for casting, or you were?
Casting websites in general, yes.
Not
I don't mean casting couch. I mean casting.
Barry, how was Crafty that day?
Actually, really good. It was one of the last days of filming, so they brought out all the stops. They had pretty good food that day.
Who's the star of the movie? What's the plot?
Oh, the star of the movie. Who was the star of the movie? He's not big now. He's not someone. I mean, the movie was called Sex Drive. It's not a name actor that you'd regularly know. It was a bunch of up and coming teens.
Will Smith.
Never really
Was it Will Smith?
It was not Will Smith. Yeah, none of the actors were that remarkable. I think one of the actors from Sonic the Hedgehog was in it.
Oh.
Not helpful.
Sonic.
So Jim Carrey.
Not Jim Carrey.
Was in
like one of the other faces that you see in Sonic and the Hedgehog.
Where'd you guys film this?
Oh man, it was south of me. It was out like in the woods though. Like not the woods. Like,
everything is south of you, Barry.
It was like out in the farmland. It was in the middle of nowhere. They used a farm to film.
Okay.
So wait, the plot. What's up with the plot of?
This is going to be a
Drive?
sweep. I hate this game.
From what you know, what is the plot that you recall of Sex Drive?
Someone driving to a town to go get laid. So
it was literally about a drive to have sex.
Yeah, literally.
Not like your sex drive, like it was literally a drive for sex.
About a drive to go have sex.
Like, so was it just like Pound Town, or like why were they?
That was the sequel.
Like one particular place. Like, what was there?
I gotta be honest, I don't think there was any sex in the entire film.
Oh man.
Barry, what did you have to do in your scene? Like, what was your job?
Oh, well, here's the fun part, because I wish that I got to like do the really fun stuff. They had people drinking fake beer and smoking fake marijuana, but I just got to like stand next to someone with a fake bong.
Oh.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound fun at all.
Well, I guess the bong was real, but what was being smoked out of it wasn't. But people did get topless, and they got paid more money than the actors.
I hope so.
Okay.
I think I depressed the blue team. You all look very sad now.
We're all very sad because we get fucking crushed in this episode.
Okay. So was Barry an extra in a film called Sex Drive?
Whoa.
Or was I long
it's-
ago and I made it up?
It's hard to tell with
That's
such
the-
vague answers. So just I don't know. It was on like a farm. It's just driving and the sex and. Did I mention it's Sex Drive? Yeah, Sonic. Sonic. Cool. All right.
Sonic Boom.
All right.
So,
This feels like a lie.
okay.
And I have no basis behind it, but I feel strong about it.
Oh, okay.
Also, because
Daniel?
Barry's a fucking liar.
Lauren, Daniel,
Okay, I'm sorry. I got aggressive.
it's all right.
I think it's true. I mean, there's a lot of random casting for stuff in Florida, and I think I might have seen Sex Drive on demand like a million years ago, and it's unremarkable. And there are a lot of unremarkable movies that are shot in Florida. So
okay,
Hey, Lauren,
so basically Barry's
I'm
unremarkable, and
I'm interested in the fact that you paid for a video.
that she had sex on demand. Okay.
I'm saying I think it's a lie.
it was probably on like HBO or.
So your captain says it's a lie, and I can tell you that it is true.
Oh! Oh my God.
So,
the player got played.
Yeah.
I love how Tom had that ready to go.
I didn't. I just did that while we were talking.
Is it really a true story if we only get like vague answers though? That's the real question.
Vague questions. I mean,
that's the real.
So Tom, just so you know, my availability next week is I'm booked.
Good job, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Thank you, Lauren.
Lauren,
they brought you down, Lauren. They
Your
brought you down.
rivalry is ruining Lauren's ability to rise up. Lauren, we're taking you with us. You're coming on the red team.
Wow.
Lauren, bring your meat cleaver.
Okay. So
I will try to attend less funerals before these shows because it has demented me, and I cannot do this.
It's rough. I've never actually played this show, so I don't know how difficult it is. Great. So Jesse, Sarah, Barry, Daniel, Lauren, Casey, that's cool once again to have you. At least I hope you feel like you've been had. So any parting words that aren't obscenities?
Buy pre-cut coconuts.
We will have our revenge.
Yes, you shall.
I miss hating Daniel.
Same.
Okay. Yes, we do have a show at midnight tonight. It's crazy, weird, improv-y stuff. Who knows? So check us out midnight right here. Right now, we're done for tonight. We're done for this week. Thank you very much. Stay safe out there. Stay happy and stay. Well, just basically just stay.
Just
stay.
Stay at home.
Okay. See you guys. Good night.
Bye.
Okay, guys.
Bye.
WAP.
Bye.